This is my first time in Szeged, which is a lovely town, as you know. And then the theater itself is just amazing. It's in an absolutely beautiful courtyard with this magnificent church behind it, and then an enormous stage with fantastic special effects. So it was quite an experience last night. This is the first time that Wicked has been done in an open air space. So there were a lot of wonderful ways that the director in this production took advantage of the space and the fact that you're seeing the sky and the stars, and then there's the sky and stars in the projections on the set, so it all kind of blends in, and it's really spectacular. It's really fun for me and for Winnie Holzman, with whom I wrote Wicked, to see what we call non-replica versions. That is a production that isn't the original production. The original production has toured in many parts of the world, but this is a brand new production, kind of brilliantly reimagined and redirected. It's extremely exciting. As I said, there are a lot of special effects and a lot more kind of dazzling stage magic than in the original, but the relationships are really beautiful in this production. There was complete creative freedom in terms of the production itself, and indeed there was a lot I saw last night that was surprising and delightful to me, that I didn't know what I was going to see. We consulted very closely about the translation to make sure that the Hungarian was as accurate as possible in terms of what the original English was, and we also tried to make sure that in a country and a culture where the 1939 movie The Wizard of Oz is not as well known as in America, that there was enough in the show in terms of dialogue. So we added some things to make sure that the story was clear to the audience. But once we had all agreed on what the music and lyrics and dialogue was going to be, then there was complete creative freedom in terms of the design and the staging and the theatrical concepts. And that's been very exciting for us to see. This is a very professional, very experienced group producing and directing the show. We knew that we could trust them, and we did. All of those of us who worked on the show and have been amazed by its success and its longevity, of course, ask ourselves, what is it about this show that has spoken to audiences and been so resonant? And I think part of it is the character of the Wicked Witch, Elphaba, the Green Girl, which is what inspired me to do the show in the first place, when I first heard that there was a novel called Wicked and that it was the Oz story from the Wicked Witch's point of view. And immediately I knew that therefore it was about a character who is an outsider and who feels as if she doesn't belong, doesn't fit in, and what is she going to try to do in order to try to fit in, and at what cost to her soul. And I think that a lot of people also feel that they don't quite fit in, that they're outsiders in some way. One of our producers, David Stone, in talking about the show, says, well, we all have that green girl inside of us. I think I'm always surprised when songs of mine that are in a show and that are specifically written for characters and an event in the show find a world outside. On the other hand, I'm always writing from my own experience and my own feelings. And so some songs like Defying Gravity or For Good, which I relate to so much emotionally, personally, I think it doesn't completely surprise me, if I've done my job well, that other people will find it relates to their lives as well. My ancestry is Austrian and Hungarian, so I have roots here, going back many generations. So in a way, it feels a little bit like doing the show for my family. And I hope that the Hungarian audience will feel that and will enjoy and be excited by and be moved by the show.